Okay, let's just do a quick checkup before I start. I have my Jedi clothes on. Got my lightsaber out. Ow, I probably shouldn't have touched it. I just cut off my hand. Damn it, not again. Just close that up, because, yeah, it's a cheap one. Doesn't have to close. Yeah. This is the $5 one I got for a Halloween costume 10 years ago, as compared to the nice $120 ones they have. If anyone wants to send me one, you could. Well, I have 2 of those, so that's still at least something. No, it's not. Okay, yeah, so basically I think I'm ready for my hardest mission yet, which is to defend Star Wars The Clone Wars. The movie, I don't really know why everyone's giving it like D's and F's. I'd say it's a B minus C plus. Like, I don't think it's the perfect summer movie or amazing, but it was a lot of fun. It's pretty much like the only movie I think where I was really enjoying it almost the entire way through this summer. Yeah. Let's see. Pretty much the main problems are the animation. I'm not going to defend that. Either you like it, or you can't stand it, or you just don't really care. It all depends really if you like Thunderbird animation in 3D. I think it was kind of weird at first, but eventually I kind of got used to it. Personally, I prefer the more 2D animation that they used for the original cartoon Clone Wars. But this one's okay. The other problems are the dialogue. Yeah, I don't know. I personally kind of enjoyed the cheesiness of it. Like, I suppose it could have used a bit less cheese, but this film wasn't really aimed at adults. Like, they were talking, I have the TV Guide magazine that with an interview or articles about it, and they were saying that like their main age group was like 8 to 14-year-old boys and parents, and that they added Ahsoka in order to get in female viewers. So yeah, it's pretty much woman's fault that we have Ahsoka now. But I didn't really, I don't know, like the dialogue, like some of it is really cheesy, but like parts of it, it depended how, if like I was really able to get into the film at some parts, so like the dialogue didn't mind me as much. But if I couldn't really immerse myself into it, I probably would have just been really put off by it instead of just a little bit, or just chuckled at it. The other problems are plot points, just little problems with it, like why are they fighting in a narrow street? Why don't they spread out? And pretty much the main reason is probably because they didn't want to afford extra animation stuff. But I came up with my own in-universe reason, my own little Marvel No Prize, although technically now Star Wars comics are a Dark Horse, so now should it be a Dark Horse Prize? I don't know, but my reasoning was that like it was like water or something that they couldn't walk on, which was why they had to stick with the narrow street, which, yeah, that and the hiding plan to get to the shield generator was just and oh yeah, and Jabba had a kid. I know, who was it, Ebert and Roper, the one that's still alive, I think Ebert, or Ebert, or however you pronounce it, he was really freaked out about that, and he spent a good portion of his review talking about Jabba and wondering how he reproduced, which was kind of creepy. And he started talking about snails or slugs or something and how they reproduce, and really? For a movie review, you're going to talk about slug reproduction and not the movie? I don't know. But yeah, he was one of the people that gave it like a D or something. I think Entertainment Weekly gave it an F, and that was the first F I can ever remember seeing in Entertainment Weekly. Even Breaking Dawn got a better review than Clone Wars, which is kind of sad. But yeah, the other problem is, of course, the one that everyone knows, Ahsoka, and I viewed it this way. You can take her as an annoying little girl, as an attempt to do a Jar Jar, or that's even more annoying than Jar Jar, actually, because I didn't hate Jar Jar when I first saw the films. But Ahsoka just really gets on your nerves, and I'm with you, Woody. If I hear another Sky guy, I think someone's going to get tortured. Oh, I don't know about hostage taking, but yeah, I really did not like that line. Yeah, so what else? But here's the thing about Ahsoka. You could either take her as being the annoying little girl that they threw in to try to get female viewers and to entertain kids and to sell more toys, or you could view it as this. She's a Jedi, and after the Clone Wars, we know what comes next, the Purge. If she survives through the TV show, she's going to be into the Purge. You know what that means? Darth Vader could have a chance at killing her. Like, imagine you put up with her for this movie, and then imagine the story that could happen afterwards. Like, if Lucas allows them to kill her, how amazing would that be? And I know it's horrible that I'm getting excited about the death of, like, a 13, 14-year-old, but just think about it. You have this really annoying girl that you hate so much. Oh, okay, Jedi. And then, like, she goes through the Clone Wars. Maybe she'll develop into a more interesting person or less annoying. She'll mature, maybe. I don't know. Personally, I'm kind of doubting it. I'm thinking, well, even, actually, Jar Jar did mature a bit, so maybe she has a chance. But, as she goes on, eventually, either she'll die during the series, or she'll live on. Now, chances are Lucas might let her live past the series into the Purge, and then she'll be in, like, I don't know, maybe they'll have her pop up in, like, Rebellion, or whatever the current series is that takes place during, between A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. But just imagine that, of her being killed by Darth Vader. Like, how awesome would that be? I would pay so much money to see that. And, like, just, oh, I can't wait for that. And also, good points about the Clone Wars. The fight scenes were amazing. I kind of enjoyed I know some people were complaining that it looked like a video game with the camera moving with the clones, but I kind of liked it. It felt kind of like it was like a war documentary, and they were following. It was like someone running into battle with a camera. I enjoyed that. The fight scenes were amazing. I enjoyed the lightsabers. Pretty much what I wanted from this movie was clones fighting droids, starship battles, and Jedi fights. Jedi fighting Sith. And I got the first and third. I was kind of disappointed with the second one, but overall, it was fun for an action film. And I think the biggest part that Lucas is going to be happy about is that it made me want to watch the TV show, because Kit Fisto is going to be in it, and because Mace Windu is going to be Samuel L. Jackson, which is awesome. And I'm still holding out for Quinlan Vos. I want him to show up. He's like one of my favorite EU Jedi. And also, it made me really like the clones. Like, I didn't care for them much before, but now I want to read, like, the Republic Commando books by Karen Travis, and I'm actually going to pick one up the next time I go to a used bookstore if they have one. I want to buy a copy and read it, because I really want to read about clones now. So yeah, that's about it, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!